strike zone. Justin Williams. Mr. Williams, Jr., 6'1", out of Madison, Mississippi. Going to lead off the Acadiana King Cutters. Calvert out of the stretch. Low for ball one. About 100 degrees. Game time. 7:05 start here. The TCL as usual. The time never moves, makes it real handy. Remember when you get to the ballpark. Driven up the middle, but that'll drop in front of Mr. Atkinson. So Williams leads it off with a single. No issues with that. Pitch to contact. Gonna put it in play. Can't find holes forever is what I say. Second texter here. La Tech. Grant Como, the third baseman. Williams, healthy lead. Strike one. Right in there. Como's up near the top of the league leaders. Trying to recall the point streak. Point streak's a pretty handy little reference. Nothing's perfect. You know, folks like me trying to keep a scorebook, but shout out to Suze, the scorekeeper. Ahead 0-2 now, Mr. Calvert. Crowd filing in. It's hard to tell. It's hotter temperature-wise, but the real feel isn't as brutal as some of the other days. It's my personal opinion. Williams probably itching to go. It's the TCL DNA. Yep. Fastball up, try to get him to chase. Got a couple of UTSA guys. UTSA is all over the TCL this year. Conference USA. Oh, and he gets Como. Nasty. Calvert does that. In the top leagues in Ks. One down. You got Lee Amity playing first base. UL. That's Louisiana Lafayette. I could be mistaken. From the left side, Sox height. Williams still hasn't bolted for second. I expect all outfielders, anybody who I assume is fleet of foot, to just go. Sturs have had a pretty good success rate this year, throwing everybody out. It's not as maybe wild as it was last year. Seemed unchecked. There goes Williams finally. Kalura gets a good pitch, and I think they got him. Yep. Nice tag by Hector. Just slapped it down on his backside as he was going by him. So excellent job by Kalura. Those are the sort of things you got to do. 2 down. Keep that running game in check. He just gets out of control. Kalura and every other catcher in the league is on notice, like that's coming. So pre-think your throw and your pop time and get it down there. Nice job, Jaden Kalura. 2 down. On the pulse of the string, 2-1. Not what you're looking for, 2-0. So Calvert, get the bases cleaned off, work on Mr. Amity, comes back on the count, 2-2s. Calvert knows a ton of the dudes. We have 4 guys from Shorter, and he went to Shorter the first semester of the school year last year, and then was at Cumberland's. And don't get me started. That's hit up the middle, and Freeman almost gets it and deflects it. An outstretched dive from Freeman. It was kind of an in-between dive. It's like wasn't going to get to it, but you're going to dive, and it's like halfway up your arm. So Amity gets a single for that, and he's on first. But there's University of Cumberland's and Cumberland's University. I would petition those schools to do something about that, but I don't think they're gonna. Maybe it was like twin brothers started those universities and they did it despite each other. It's like left Twix, right
the
Twix.
Cumberland University. It's the.
Yeah, we think we got it wrong.
It's Cumberland University.
Calvert had. It was like Cumberland's University, but it's University of Cumberland's. One's the Patriots. Somebody else. Oh my gosh! Step off. Got him. Oh my gosh. So Amity just goes. Doesn't matter if you go to the plate. Calvert steps off and throws back. Somehow, Amity got back. Nice pitch right there. 1-1. Garrett Brooks, UTSA Roadrunner. Mr. Brooks, Spring Branch, Texas. We have some history with Ruger Riojas up that way. Calvert mixing speeds very well. Doesn't count 1 and 2. But yeah, Calvert, absolute multi-talented superstar. I had no idea about that man's musical chops. I think it was the King Cutters. It was when we got that lightning delay. And there goes Amity. It's a perfect pitch to throw, and he's out by a country mile. Calvert guns 2 dudes. Might want to knock that out sabermetrically. That's awful. Run into 2 outs. 2 singles, but it doesn't matter. Behind you, too. Leading it off, UTSA again, Garrett Brooks. Because Amity got gunned, Kalura gunned down 2 dudes in the first. Not that common. Running all over the tarnation is common in the TCL. 2 or 3 outs, getting shot down at second ain't. So Kalura, like you said, he's like, you got the Hunter Rodriguez arm, but I'm quick getting it out. And he'll throw behind you too. Garrett Brooks. So it was a 1-2-3 inning with 2 singles. How you like that? 1-1. Or 2-1. What do I know? See? I don't know. Was that what the same pitch that Felix got wrong on? It's a little bit out, but I thought Felix's was too. So the outside corner's open. Sliced foul. Count goes full to Brooks. Sing the praises of UTSA. I tend to do that every game. Lucky enough to go there and over those coaches. Rolled it over to the first baseman, Connor Kaiser, legging out the first unassisted, 1 down. Emil Estrella, the designated hitter out of Bossier Parish Community College from Miami, Florida. Estrella, big man, 6'3", 215. We'll be playing with Caden Monkrud of the Stirs. Twin brother Jackson on our pitching staff now. Caden signed with Bossier Parish. Ched cheese, but it's up, says the blue. Sharp cheddar. Fouled. 1-1. Let's keep trying the College World Series. Tied at 1. LSU took the first game. And then Florida went unconscious today, apparently. I saw none of it. 24-4. What happened? Oof, good breaking stuff in on the hands. 1-2. So, as it should, championship game is going to come down to one final game on Monday between Florida and LSU. It'll be a good one. Come on now. I guess that's a low. Calvert 2-2 to Australia. Big breaking ball bounced up the middle. Hector's probably going to take that and gun it. And I think it got him. Punched him out. Hector Rodriguez had to get rid of it quick down there. Just slung it from where he received it instantly. Throw on the money, 6-3, and punched him by half a step. Sawyer Duddleston, Arkansas Tech. Duddleston high-socketed. May officially be high-socketed above the knees. Respected. Big breaker. Call it a strike if you want. Can if you want to. Didn't want to. 1-0. Wind blowing in a little bit. Last night was a whippy wind game. Kind of started that way today. Another breaker. Calls that one a strike. But seems to have died down a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty hot. The wind does help sometimes. You could dial it like a thermostat. Want a little wind, not tons of wind. Hit hard up the middle, but Hector's going to play that, and he does, man. Hector Rodriguez. 6-3, couple 6-3s for Hector. 1-2-3 again. Go to the bottom of 2. Stay with us. Get a refreshment. I don't know if that was off speed or what. He bounced a foul. It's a hammer of a skishman. 5'9", 190. Is there a sponsor tonight? Daniel Pest Control. I love Daniel Pest Control. The best control. Just like Ken Phelps. Ken helps. Daniel Pest Control is the best control. Dudes do amazing stuff. All right, folks, top of 3. Game moving right along. Sturs get one, bottom of 2. It's going to be Jesse Ponce, second baseman. UTSA Roadrunner. Calvert still working. Seen some starters in this league go 6 or 7. Sturs starters. Coach Palacios trying to limit. You guys will go 4, maybe 5. I think Longshore went 5 the other day. Kind of amazing. Calvert's with his workload near the top of the league in case. Mix it up. 1-0. Fouls it off. Ponce, a freshman, 5'9", 190 out of Saks, Texas. I'm saying that down right. Can't know all the pronunciations in this great state. I'm just telling you, folks. Ain't gonna happen. Pulls a string. Ponce doesn't chase. 2-1. Nice changeup. It's a hammer of a schedule. I mean, 48 games in 2 months, really. So some familiarity with each other. 3-1. Ball was down. And seeing pitchers and seeing hitters sometimes helps. Depends on who it helps. Depends on how you look at it. Outside, so walks Ponce. Well, 5 pitches. They'll bring up the catcher, Landon Manson. Manson going to Nunez out of Prairieville, Louisiana. Sophomore, 6'1", 175. sporting the great Mickey Mantle's number. Oh, the Mick. Mickey, a switch hitter. Unbelievable. Who knows what Mickey Mantle had done if he had brutally bad knees from early on in his career. Not like he did it in his 30s. He did it in his early 20s. They're blowing out the knees. Ponce looks like he might do something interesting from first. But Calera's already gunned down 2 dudes, so I don't know if that's decreased the appetite for trying to steal bases. And like, the theory is like, we gotta be safe sooner or later. Just keep running. Predict anything outside that Calera comes up gunning to first. And that's lined to Freeman, who gets it off the glove. And there's almost a play at second if it was get covered, because he had to hold it first to Ponce. So Manson with a single. First and second. This will be your shortstop, Jordan Thompson, Moss Bluff, Louisiana. Also Nickel State. So he certainly knows the man 2 feet to his right, the catcher, Jaden Calera. A couple Nickel State guys. Bunting situation certainly is the 9-hole. Doesn't mean Thompson doesn't rake, but 1-run ball game presently, 1-0. Kaiser anticipating somewhat in on the cut of the grass. Have to look at Thompson's hands. Got Gonzalez thinking the same thing. Gonzalez having to deal with the setting sun here at Smokey Joe. Doesn't square. Fastball inside, calls it a strike. I love to see that because it was a strike, and I was like, we're not going to get that call because Calera wasn't there. But that got the plate, so 1-1. Interesting. Ponce jumping around second. Fouls it off, so steal twice in the first run into outs there, but first and second, nobody down with a 9-hole, no bunts. You're going to be kicking yourselves if we work out of this, because that's essentially a run if you bunt them over. Ooh. Calvert trying to make a pay for that decision. 2-2. Breaking ball was just up. Calvert leaning in, getting the sign from Calera. Freeman checking on Ponce. Nobody's looking. Oh, jam shot, and Kaiser almost sprinted that thing down. I think he had any chance of that. Kaiser's wheels for a first baseman. We've had some pretty excellent defense at first, frankly, because we've had Gavin Milans, was an excellent first baseman, and then Connor Kaiser, the master of the dig, and now we got Jake Dodge getting some time over there. I haven't seen as much as him as I've seen those two guys, but I've seen some plays from those dudes. So 2-2 still. Calvert trying to work on a punch out or the triple play. Ooh, off the plate, full. Like to see it called. I don't have any qualms with that because this guy's called that inside corner when he should have. And Calera wasn't exactly there, but nice to see umps not getting brain locked, so pretty decent zone. Full count now. Flies it out to Xavier Arias, who's going to try to track it and foul, and almost goes headfirst into the fence. So we'll do it again. wind kicking up now. It's just Elise getting what he asked for. Something better than no win. Prevailing Smoky Joe, almost always left to right. Seems to be blowing in a little bit. Do it again. Bounce, force it in your bag. Ooh. So, looking like a managerial genius because the walk is drawn right down the pipe but low. So base is now loaded on the non-sack bunt, and Justin Williams, the center fielder, is the hitter now. Corners in, plays to the plate for those guys. Up the middle, if you can roll it, give up a run, you do that. Let's see if we can get out of this. Nasty pitch from Calvert to start him. Williams' first pitch hunt. Calvert drops in some funk. I think that was an adjustment because I think Williams was first pitch swinging his last AB, the first. There's that back pick. Claire will do that. He will go fluidly with the outside pitch and back pick, and Kaiser knows that. He's ready. Almost got him. Happened so quick. 1-1. Jordan Thompson, it can happen that fast. Nice block by Jaden Kalora right there. Saves us a run. 2-1. Bases loaded, nobody down. Calvert trying to work out of the jam. Big breaking ball up high, I believe. It's a cutter, maybe. 3-1. See him work all the way back now. Or is it 2-2? I don't know. Twos. Shot the other way on a line. Arias plays it, so that's a single. Drives in a run. So RBI single for Mr. Williams, and he scores Ponce, and everybody moves up one. Right back where we were, in a jam, but the score's tied. Grant Como, only guy in the first that was an actual non-running out. Cade. Corners in again, same situation. Bounced, but foul. Third inning. Interesting. All you're trying to do here is get out of this, limit damage. Fastball is up. 1-1. Mr. Como out of Lake Charles, Louisiana. McNeese in Lake Charles? I think. Could be wrong. Good breaking stuff there from Calvert to get ahead. 1-2 to Como. Ooh, he's going to ring him on that. Very slow, deliberate strike three ring. Basically no call, just raise the fist. And Como was like, really? Okay. It was a strike, no doubt about it. Out comes Tony Perez. So we got one down. Making the change right here. Or we're talking defensive options. We want to manage load. Here's the third. A lot of runners been on. "100% faith." Tony Perez. Talk a little game plan approach on what we want to do here against Lee Amity. Calvert's going to stay in the game. Settle him down. Let's get out of this. Yeah, that is the Raging Cajuns. University of Louisiana Lafayette. Some good friends play for the Raging Cajuns. Played on the field many a time. Memorable moments. Lafayette. Calvert. 1-0 to Amity, first baseman. Bounces it. They go home. The force, and he picks it and gets him. Unbelievable dig. Oh, Jaden Kalura. Watching that happen. He saved a run right there. It was immaculate. No, like, Kalura's like, I can't block here. I have to attempt the complete sweeping backhand pick and hope it sticks in the gloves. Kaiser threw a dirt ball there. As it sticks in his glove, and they get Manson on the force for the second out, and the bases are still loaded. Wow. That's Smokey Joe Williams making that ball stick in that glove. Bounced, and he can just step on third, but he's going to go to first. He's going that way, and we get out of it with one. Miraculous, folks. Miraculous. That was Garrett Brooks going 5-3 to third. Ends the threat. I can't believe we got out of that one. That was amazing, folks. Coming back in. Take a break.